What is up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we have the final section of the Tour de France here with Trek-Segafredo. And as you can see by this email, Richie Porte's fitness peak has ended, so he could be in a bit of trouble. Hopefully he can maintain his form though for the remaining stages. And talking of those remaining stages, you can see stage 16 will be a flat one, most likely for the sprinters in and around Nîmes. Going on to stage 17, we do have quite a punchy finish. This could even be a bit of a GC day. We'll see about that though. On to stage 18 and a real GC day, 3 big mountains. You can see 22 kilometers, the final mountain. I think it was Quintana who won the stage in real life, if I remember correctly. Stage 19, up the Col d'Iseran, the shortened stage, up the Col d'Iseran. This was the stage that was cut short mid-stage in real life. Stage 20, up Val Thorens, another shortened stage, 56 kilometers, such a short stage, and it's basically all climbing. And then of course we finish on Champs-Élysées. So we start today in Nîmes. I think the final chance for the sprinters before Champs-Élysées. We've got Ewan, Ackermann and Sagan, the 3 favourites on the day. We'll be racing for our boy Jasper Stuyven. Let's get into it. So guys, the stage gets underway and I am thinking of going in today's breakaway with Tom Scoyne. So let's attack off the front. He hasn't been allowed in a breakaway yet this race. And he's a very good breakaway rider, so we're giving him a chance today. So guys, we're some way into the stage. There's still a bit of a fight going on for the breakaway. It's Delco Marseille trying to bring the breakaway in. We've now got 7 riders up the road: Naesen, Seberg, Cardi, Cosnefroy, Battaglin and Van Kielsbroek join Tom Scoyne's up the road at the moment. But I think there's going to be more attacks very soon. So it looks like the chase for the breakaway has been called off for now. We've now got 3 minutes and you can see the 6 riders up the road. I thought we should just take a quick look at the standings going into today's video because I didn't really mention that yet. And you can see Porte in 6th place at the moment. Of course, we're targeting Geraint Thomas in that 5th place overall. Would be great to get a top 5 place in the GC. Stuyven currently 7th in the green jersey, and Ciccone has the KOM polka-dot jersey at the moment. We're putting in quite a lot of effort here with Tom Scoyne's, with a lot of other guys in the breakaway as well. Naesen has just let Cosnefroy pace so far, but he's doing some work now, and that's because the peloton have now under 2 minutes. I guess this isn't going to be for the breakaway. Here we go then guys, attacks in the breakaway with 27k to go. It's Ollie Naesen attacking. I've tried to follow Van Kielsbroek as well. The other 2 have been dropped for now. Let's just try and stay with these guys at the moment. Naesen's still trying to attack. And we only have 1 minute 20 on the peloton at this point. So guys, we're now on to the real only climb of the day, and it's Pogačar leading the peloton up the road at the moment. We still have 3 guys in this group. I might even try a little attack with Scoyne just to try and get some separation from these guys. Really trying to set a fast pace up this climb with the peloton breathing down our necks. Here we go then guys, into the final 10k of the stage. We've still got Scoyne and Naesen as the only 2 riders out front now, and the peloton breathing down our necks. I don't really want to drag Naesen to the victory. He's probably a stronger sprinter, as you can see, so maybe time to start concentrating on Jasper Stuyven. So 6k to go now. You can see Scoyne's following Naesen. We still have 25 seconds on the chasing peloton. These 2 are giving it a real good go today. Naesen seems to be done. Can we try and attack past him with Tom Scoyne? We look like the strongest man remaining in the breakaway ahead of Ollie Naesen. But can we take the victory? I don't think so. You can see we now have 3k to go. Let's put Porte up a bit, and same with Felina now. We need to start the sprint because Scoyne, I don't think he's going to do it. Let's up Felina to 99. Let's sprint now. Try and lead out Jasper Stuyven. Scoyne is going to be caught. Let's sprint early with Stuyven and everyone else. Can Stuyven challenge for the victory? I don't think he's going to be able to. Caleb Ewan takes the win. Ackermann 2nd with Matthews. Stuyven will finish in a respectable 6th place. Heartbreak for Tom Scoyne's caught right at the end there. So a very exciting end to today's stage guys. It was an Aussie 1-2 though in the end with Ewan and Matthews. Our boy Stuyven finished 6th, very respectable result. And Tom Scoyne, he gave it a real good go. Caught in the final 2k I think. He really almost made it to the line and no change in the GC today. So next up we have stage 17 going from Pont de Gard to Gap. It's a punchy stage, but the final climb is pretty long. at over 6k, and that does mean Alaphilippe, Fuglsang and Valverde, along with the other punchers, are the favourites today. We'll of course be riding for Richie Porte, and maybe we can try something for the stage win. Let's get into the race. So we're underway today, guys. I'm not going to try and go in the breakaway. Let's just focus on the end of the stage with everyone in the peloton. So guys, as you can see, we've reached the steepest part of this long, grueling climb, and I have put De Kort and Felina on the front of the peloton just to try and set a little pace and put a few guys in a bit of difficulty perhaps. So guys, coming into the final 20k of the stage, Arnaud Démare on the front of the peloton. The 5 men remaining up the road have just under 30 seconds, and it's been a very fast run in to this final climb. It's been mainly quick step on the front. So guys, now coming into the final climb of the day, you can see the pace erupts as we enter the climb. I'm going to try and keep Jasper Stuyven here, as well as of course the GC guys, because Stuyven can definitely get over this climb, I think, and if he can, he'll have a great chance at the stage. So guys, we're coming over the top of this climb. You can see it's David Gaudu trying to attack away, and so is Jakob Fuglsang. Let's up the pace with Porte to come towards the front of this peloton, and you can see the group is really getting fewer in numbers now, and no one has gone off the front over the top of that climb. So guys, 5k to go in the stage. I think Stuyven could be one of the favourites. I do think Sagan is still in this group, but I have checked and I think the likes of Sam Bennett are behind. Let's try and put Stuyven in the perfect position. Porte is on automatic. Let's concentrate on Stuyven now, and you can see Tom Scoynes brings us right towards the front of the peloton. We may have gone slightly early here though. 1.5k to go. Let's sprint with Scoynes, and now Stuyven into the final kilometre. Can Jasper Stuyven challenge for the stage win? Ewan is coming, but Jasper Stuyven wins stage 17 of the Tour de France. What a result here. There it is, guys. Jasper Stuyven gets his second stage win of this Tour de France. You love to see it, beating Caleb Ewan and Sagan in the sprint. It was the perfect lead out by Tom Scoynes. Stuyven came out into the wing quite early, but he did resist. What a win. Onwards we go, guys, to stage 18, and we're back to the GC battle. 206 kilometers to cover today, and 3 massive mountains. As you can see, 22 kilometers long, the final mountain. Pinot, Bernal and Carapaz are the 3 favourites. We'll be riding for Porte. Let's get into it. So guys, the stage is underway, and obviously with a load of mountain points available today, 50 in total, actually even more, 52. We need to put Ciccone in the breakaway. I'm going to try and put him in with a few other riders as well, maybe De Kort, Scoynes or Stuyven. Let's see how that goes. So we're approaching the first mountain sprint. I am going to try and take these points now with Guilio Ciccone. Let's move him up with Jasper Stuyven. Let's attack early actually, because a lot of these guys are now struggling, it seems. Lots of attacks from behind as well. Let's see if we can catch Gaudu, who did move up the road with Guilio Ciccone. Let's go for the line. Can we take all, I think it's 2 points available here. Just 2 points. Can we steal them from Gaudu? Just 1 point. Just missed out. We get second place here. So after getting 1 point at the first climb of the day, looks like we have a 12-man breakaway for the day, and we have 3 riders. I'm very happy with that as well. We've got Ciccone, Scoynes, Mike Woods, Fuglsang, Gaudu, Micah, Adam Yates, Van Avermaet, Roland, Stuyven, Bardet and Evenepoel. A very strong breakaway here, and hopefully we can use Ciccone's teammates to his advantage. So guys, part of the thinking of putting Stuyven in today's breakaway was this intermediate sprint. We've got 20 points available for the winner. I don't think anyone's going to challenge Stuyven for these points. We can just cruise across the line here as we are doing. There you go, absolutely perfect. Now up to 191 points. And if we look at the provisional rankings, that puts us in 3rd place, just behind Gaviria. So guys, we're attacking for the first KOM points here, and we're in a bit of trouble actually with Guilio Ciccone. As you can probably tell, we're not in a very good position at all here. Let's just try and take some points with Scoynes, because we're not going to get any with Ciccone. I'm not sure what exactly happened. His red just completely emptied almost immediately. Let's try and pace up with Scoynes. Fuglsang's going to take 10 points at the top, I think. We are coming back now with Jasper Stuyven. He's going to try and take some points from the others. But Ciccone is not going to get any here. That is very disappointing. It's going to be Fuglsang, Micah, Gaudu, Yates and Woods getting the points. And none for Ciccone. His lead is really coming down now. So guys, we're in a bit of a funny situation on this climb. No one wants to do any work. So I'm just in this group with Stuyven. Ciccone has attacked up the road, but ahead we've got Micah, Gaudu and Van Avermaet ahead of Guilio Ciccone. And we're opening up a massive gap on the rest of these guys. It seems like they just can't get it together and decide who's going to work. So back in the peloton, there are still 65 riders in this group. We've got Mollema protecting Porte. Bernard is basically done. Felina and Decourt have already gone out the back. Up the road, Ciccone has just passed Greg Van Avermaet, still chasing down Micah and Gaudu. I don't think we're going to be able to get to them. They are pretty dangerous in the KOM competition, but anyhow, it looks like we're going to be able to take 12 points at this climb. So it's Micah v Gaudu at the top of this climb. The Col d'Isard, they're both basically done. Micah just takes it ahead of Gaudu. Ciccone is going to cruise across the line for third place. Not a bad position. And you can see how much time the rest of the breakaway have dropped. They're just giving up here. So it's all happening at the moment, guys. You can see I've dropped Stuyven and Scoynes back to help out Porte and Mollema in the peloton. Just 33 riders in this group, and that is because there has been a fall. And you can see much further back, we do have Primoz Roglic, the yellow jersey, who has fallen. We've got Alaphilippe down here as well, Tom Dumoulin, Kruijswijk, is this Simon Yates as well. Quite a big group of riders have fallen and they're using a lot of energy. And it looks like it is Team Ineos on the front, being the bad sportsmen, not letting the yellow jersey get back into the group after falling. This is absolute scenes taking place at the moment in the Tour de France. So here we go, Dumoulin and Roglic do make it back in, but they only just do. Dumoulin's still struggling. I'm not sure if Tom Dumoulin's going to make it back in. He looks absolutely knackered. Roglic is very, very tired as well. He is back in this group. Very, very strong stuff by him. But you can see, I don't think Dumoulin's going to make it back in. We've got Alaphilippe and Yates here as well. They're really, really struggling. So guys, look at all the riders spread across the road right here. All of the teammates of the riders that fell, they're struggling. And Simon Yates is down here. He's not going to make it back in. Neither is Tom Dumoulin in 7th place. He looks done. His GC hopes are done. Same with Julian Alaphilippe. He was 9th. Scoynes is out the back. Now more riders, and just 26 riders at the moment in the peloton. This is unbelievable. Guys, I can hardly believe how this stage is unfolding. We've got Ciccone up the road, the remnants of the remaining breakaway, and you can see there's just a few riders in the peloton as Porte does drop somewhat. Let's get back in very, very quickly there. And Mollema is done. You can see riders going out all the time. We have 15 riders left in this group. Mollema is basically done. Let's just lower this to like 70 with Porte. Roglic looks done as well. We've got Bernal on the front. Quintana looks done. And as Mollema is now done, do I try and drop Ciccone to help out Richie Porte? Because Mollema is completely done now. He is going to have to rest for the remainder of the day. As we've got attacks, I'm going to actually try and follow that. Follow Emmanuel Buchmann, and you can see Roglic cannot follow as I expected. I don't think Buchmann can follow as well. Let's just pace with Nibali in this group, and I am actually going to make the move to drop back Ciccone to help Richie Porte on this climb. You can see it's Froome on the front doing everything to bring the guys back in. Carapaz, Pinot and Bernal have attacked, so why is Froome chasing? Just don't really get that at all with Bernal up the road. But you can see we're now clear of this group behind with Thomas, Buchmann in. Let's just wait for them actually, because we're not going to do any good there. And now we have Guilio Ciccone to help out Richie Porte. So guys, 6K to go up this climb. We're going to just have to pace up slowly with Richie Porte. We're in a group with Adam Yates, Buchmann and Mike Woods. And you can see we're getting dropped here with Porte, but we do have Ciccone to help us out. Up the road we have Thomas, Froome, Carapaz and Pinot, and Egan Bernal has attacked, as you can see. Up the road we still got Gaudu and Micah from that breakaway, but hopefully Porte can make some good ground up now with Ciccone helping him up this climb. And you can see we've got Nibali behind, we've got Primoz Roglic losing tons of time here. Dirty move, but it looks like it's going to pay off for Ineos. And you can see even further back on the road, we've got Simon Yates and Alaphilippe. These guys are so far behind on this climb, as you can see. So crossing the top of the Col de Galibier at the front, it will be Rafael Micah just ahead of David Gaudu. Then we have Egan Bernal chasing hard. Pinot, Froome, Thomas and Carapaz follow some way back though. Then we have Buchmann, then Pogacar, and then we have this group with Ciccone leading Porte up the mountain. We've got Yates and Evenepoel following us as well. Hopefully we can try and close the gap to Pogacar and Buchmann, although to be fair, they don't hold a big threat to us in the GC. and this could be a big day for Richie Porte. So guys, we're now over the top of this climb. Porte is going to try and follow Ciccone in this downhill, which could be tough for him. Obviously, he struggles slightly on the downhills. Let's get Scoins his water and check out the head of the race. Rafał Majka looks like he's going to win the stage ahead of Gaudu, and Bernal has over a minute to this group of Pinot, Carapaz, Froome and Thomas. Good performance by Thomas today, to be fair. We then have Buchmann, Pogačar and Ciccone trying to chase down Pogačar and Emmanuel Buchmann. So into the final meters, and Rafał Majka wins the stage. What a win for him, beating David Gaudu. Heartbreak for the Frenchman. And then we will have Egan Bernal. He's going to go into the yellow jersey, and you can see Carapaz, Pinot and the like are trying to chase him down. We then have Buchmann, Pogačar and Ciccone. He's trying to bring these guys in for Richie Porte. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Let's sprint now with Richie Porte going into the final meters. Try and close this gap as much as possible. We finish with Adam Yates and Evenepoel. Great job by Ciccone on that final climb. And you can see Primož Roglič will lead this group in, and he is going to be heartbroken after this stage. And into the final kilometre, almost 10 minutes later, Tom Dumoulin, Alaphilippe and Simon Yates will cross the line here. Boy, oh boy guys, what a stage that was in the Tour de France. Absolute drama today. Majka did take it ahead of Gaudu, but it was Egan Bernal with a massive ride, gaining over a minute on anyone else in the GC. We have Pinot, Carapaz, the two British Ineos boys ahead of Buchmann, Pogačar, and then we had Richie Porte 4 minutes down. We lost a minute and a half it was to Pinot, Carapaz, Thomas and Froome, the main GC group here. We gained a massive amount of time on Nibali, Barguil, and of course Primož Roglič, the man who was in the yellow jersey, and he is going to be furious after today's stage. And much further down we had the likes of Alaphilippe, Simon Yates, Tom Dumoulin. They just couldn't get back in after that fall, and it really cost them. There'll be absolute controversy with Ineos pacing on the front, but as you can see in the results, it's paid off for them. So we all want to see the new GC, and here it is. Egan Bernal in yellow, 56 seconds clear of Carapaz. 2 minutes back to Pinot now, and 2 minutes 48 to Thomas. Roglič down to 5th from the yellow jersey, now over 3 minutes down. He did well to cut his losses just to that, to be fair. Froome up to 6th, now ahead of Richie Porte, so we're down one position, now over 5 minutes down. But hopefully we can attack one of these Ineos guys, and maybe Roglič. He might be feeling weak after that big effort today. And taking a look at the other competitions, we do have Stuyven, who's now 3rd in the green jersey. Caleb Ewan will win this if he finishes, but Stuyven in 3rd place, looking very nice. Would be nice to get a top 3 in that jersey. Ciccone does fall to 3rd in the polka-dot jersey. We did bring him back to help out Richie Porte, but to be fair, I just don't think he's strong enough to win this jersey ahead of Majka and Gaudu. Onwards we go then guys, and it is time for the Col d'Iseran. 94 kilometers today is the shortened version of the stage. It's basically uphill all day, and then of course we finish 13 kilometers, average of 7.5% on the Iseran. Bernal is the favourite on the stage. He won so much time in real life. Let's get into it. So we're underway guys, and I am going to try and go in the breakaway again with Ciccone. Feeling slightly better today, and hopefully that helps. Not too many mountain points available, but I am going to try and get a few guys in the breakaway today. So I did try a little attack with Ciccone, but the gap to the breakaway was just too big. You can see they're really struggling for the most part, and everyone in the peloton looking very tired. So we're already coming into the final 20k of the stage. Valverde leads the peloton at the moment. You can see the 6 men in the breakaway have about 3 minutes and about 85 riders still in the peloton. So guys, as you see, we have now made it on to the foot of the Col d'Iseran, and I am pacing up the front. We're being aggressive today. A lot of our guys really struggling. We're going to lose them very early on this climb. We're going to have to go to Stuyven, and then we will just have Mollema to protect Richie Porte. 3 riders left for us at the moment. Gaudu pacing very quickly on the front for FDJ, and the pace is erupting right now. So Stuyven is done. We just have Porte and Mollema left in our team, and you can see the pace does slow somewhat. I'm expecting an attack from Pinot, and there he goes. Thibaut Pinot on the attack. We're just going to try and pace ourselves fairly slowly up this climb without particular bursts. You can see it's Kruijswijk at the front of the race, at the moment. So more attacks with 8k to go, and it's Bernal and Pinot. Yates is going to try and close that down. Let's try and ease off slightly at the moment. Alaphilippe following as well. The pace is pretty tough for us at the moment, and you can see a few guys struggling with the pace somewhat. Let's try and stay in this group with Alaphilippe and Yates. We've created a little bit of a gap here to Carapaz, so let's pace with Mollema if we can. But again, Alaphilippe attacks up to Bernal and Pinot, and Kruijswijk is about to be caught. So we're currently in this 4-man group with Yates and Carapaz has paced us up to this 8-man group at the front of the race. This group is slightly behind actually, and Mollema is now done, so I'm not quite sure what to do. It seems 14 riders in the peloton now, 5 riders caught behind, and we don't have much left, to be fair, with Porte with 5k to go now. So 4k to go now in the stage. Alaphilippe leads the peloton at the moment. Doesn't seem like there's going to be any massive gaps today like there were yesterday. And the pace are up. It's Froome attacking on the front. Let's just try and pace now with Porte. Let's try and sit here with Pogačar if we can stay with him. It's going to be tough for us. And the pace is very, very fast now as Roglic is done. And Roglic is, of course, ahead of us in the GC. And Froome is done as well. Can we gain some time on these guys in this stage? Let's try and stick on Pogačar's wheel. And he seems to be done as well. Can we now stay with Buchmann? I think that's a good place to stay. Let's just stay on Buchmann's wheel. Thomas is done. It's between Pinot, Carapaz and Bernal for the stage. It looks like Egan Bernal will take the stage yet again. He's the strongest climber in this tour. Carapaz and Pinot next. Then we have Thomas, Buchmann, Alaphilippe and Porte. And you can see Bernal celebrates. He's going to win the stage, then Carapaz and Pinot. We're going to finish fairly respectably actually. Let's try and come past Buchmann for a place, I think, in the top 5 of the stage. Can we do that? Can we beat Emmanuel Buchmann to the line? It's going to be close, but I think we're going to take 5th position on this stage. No, 6th place, decent place for Porte there. Gaining time on Froome and Primož Roglic. So Egan Bernal, again the strongest man today. We finished 54 seconds down with Porte, a decent showing, gaining 30 seconds on Froome and almost a minute back to Primož Roglic. In the GC, we're still in 7th, much closer to Froome now, and still about a minute behind Roglic. And we have one more stage to target Primož Roglic for a place in the top 5. So guys, it's the final GC day of this tour, and of course Val Thorens just 57 kilometers and over half of it is climbing, a 30 kilometer long climb. Of course we're going to try and do our best with Porte to get a place in the top 5. We're currently 7th, about a minute back from Primož Roglic. Let's get into it. So I've actually decided to try and get in today's breakaway with Jasper Stuyven. He's on a +4, so hopefully he can help out later on the mountains if he gets an advantage in the breakaway. You can see the same type of riders up the road again today with a few more attacking as well. So as we near Val Thorens, you can see we've ended up with fairly big breakaway up the road. You can see 23 riders in this group. Evenepoel's joined this group along as a few other strong riders, and we also have 3 minutes already on the peloton. So we're in the final 20k of the stage and still over 100 riders in this peloton. I'm trying to move up towards the front of the group now. As you can see, guys in the breakaway now dropping away as the pace ups, and Stuyven starting to struggle. So we're now into the final 15k. I've told Stuyven to wait up now for Richie Porte. I do want Ciccone protecting him. He's struggling to do that. Let's put Bauke Mollema on Richie Porte right now, or even Jasper Stuyven. I think that's better. Mollema can sit on Porte's wheel. Still 77 riders in this group. We're just taking position towards the front at the moment. 11k to go now, and you can see we have just 30 riders in the peloton. Stuyven and Mollema are both pretty much done as well. I think we're going to have to move over and protect Porte with Bauke Mollema. I would like to get him some water, but I'm not sure how possible that is at this point, to be honest. So let's just take position again towards the front. 9k to go now. Here we go then, guys. 5.5k to go. Valverde ups the pace again on the front. We're going to have to use Porte's energy gel. Quintana now sitting on the front for Movistar. We still have a few guys up the road in the breakaway, as you can see, and now Bauke Mollema is done for the day. Is Pinot coming up? We need to be aware now. I'm not exactly sure where Roglic is, but it seems he's been dropped and Pinot is on the attack. He's decided to wait up, still following Nairo Quintana. With 4k to go, we're actually looking okay here with Porte. Let's just try and pace on maybe 80, 82. See if we can stay in this group on that type of speed. Up the road, we do have Kruijswijk, who has almost 2 minutes on anyone else. Does look like he will be the winner of this stage. There is Primoz Roglic. He's the man we're trying to target for 5th place, as well as Chris Froome, of course. So into the final 3K of the stage, it's all happening. I don't think we quite have enough to challenge any of these guys for their position in the GC. You can see Bernal and Pinot, they're attacking. Not sure if they're going to overtake Kruijswijk. That looks like a bit too difficult of a task for them at the moment. But we're going to have to pace now with Richie Porte. Try and follow Roglic if we can, because we are now done for the day. So Steven Kruijswijk wins on Val Thorens, about a minute clear of Egan Bernal, putting more time into everyone else. As you can see, a great day for Bookman. We're actually going to get dropped here with Porte. Roglic is going to gain some time back on us, same with Dumoulin, and we're going to finish in this group with Quintana and Chris Froome. So that was a really, really difficult stage today, guys. Porte didn't quite have the form he's had in recent stages, and we couldn't challenge Froome or Primoz Roglic for their places in the GC. But it is Egan Bernal in control of the GC, 1 minute and 40 clear of Carapaz and 3 minutes clear of Pinot, going on to Champs-Élysées. So guys, it's time for the finale, of course, on Champs-Élysées. Let's just get straight into the finish. Let's see if we can get one more stage win with Jasper Stuyven. So as we swing past the Eiffel Tower, you can see Jasper Stuyven on a +5 day today. Maybe we can win on Champs-Élysées and get a hat-trick of wins this race. So guys, we come under the start-finish line for the final time before the finish. You can see we have 2 riders with about a 20-second advantage at the moment. Can't see that lasting though. I'm not quite sure what Porte's doing all the way up here. Let's just put him back slightly, but you can see 5-man train with Stuyven on the back. He's ready to go for the stage. Okay guys, here we go. 10k to go in the Tour de France this year. Let's put Felina up to 99. Let's come to the front of the peloton. You can see we've got Mollema, Scoins and Stuyven in this train. Let's put that down to 95. Porte also needs to pace on 90 because we do need him finishing in the front group. He should be okay doing that. So let's put Mollema up to 99 now, as Felina is now done for the day. Let's put Mollema up to 99. Can we just zoom in slightly under the tunnel? Let's try and attack up out of the tunnel to try and gain as much time as possible. Mollema again up to 99. We're in a good position. I definitely think we need to use the energy gels. At Scoins up to 95 now. Great job by Bauke Mollema. You can see a lot of guys struggling to follow our pace at the moment. Scoins can go up to 99. Maybe that's slightly early. We still have 2.5k to go. It's a very, very early lead out. I've tried to put everyone else in a bad position, as you can probably tell. Let's try and sprint with Scoins, and Stuyven's going to go for it early into the wind. I think we've gone far too early here though. Can we last to the line? Caleb Ewan comes past us, and Caleb Ewan will win on Champs-Élysées. We will finish just behind them in 4th position, ending a fantastic Tour de France. There it is then guys, the Tour de France is done. Caleb Ewan gets yet another win this race. We gave it a real good go today. I thought about attacking early with Stuyven, but probably unlikely that that would work. We finished 4th in the end. Very good tour from him. I think 2 stage wins. And looking at the general classification, Egan Bernal wins the Tour, clear of Carapaz and Pinot. Richie Porte down in 7th for us, 8 minutes down. Would have definitely liked a top 5 finish. Sadly, wasn't quite to be for us. And looking at the other jersey, Stuyven was 2nd in the green jersey. Very, very good performance by him this race, as I said. Ciccone only 3rd in the KOM competition. Would have definitely liked that polka-dot jersey. He just wasn't strong enough compared to Gaudu and Maika when it counted though. So then guys, the Tour de France is done. Definitely drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Tell me how you thought I did in the comments. I did play the entire race on times 1.09. Which is kind of super extreme. As you can tell, Porte, 78 mountain. I think everyone above us has much stronger stats than Porte at the moment, as you can see. So I think we did a decent job. Would have definitely liked to place in the top 5 and definitely wanted that green or the polka-dot jersey. We just missed out on those though. But we did get a few stage wins along the way. Let's take a quick look through the stages. Stuyven won stage 1. We won stage 3 with Mollema as well. So 2 stage wins so far. Porte won 8 in that sprint. Crazy finish there. So 3 stage wins at this point. We then went on a bit of a drought before Stuyven's win on stage 17. So 4 wins in the Tour de France this year. I don't think we can complain with that. But anyhow guys, that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed it again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.